Hey everybody, welcome to my January haul. This might be combined with February, but I did just want to go ahead and haul some things. So I got a few different orders. I have a very small order from the sticker party. I got this vinyl sticker, which is just so fun. And then I did get the Heated Rivalry deco sheet. I also bought the printable because I wanted to use it immediately, so I'm not 100% sure why I decided to get the physical, but I did. And then I got this super fun washi. I did open it already just so I can show it, but it's like a rainbow of paint swatches, so I'm very excited about that. And it's got silver foil for the little hearts. Next, I have an order from Lynner Designs. So I got some printables, and I think I showed all the other ones I bought previously in my last haul, but I did get the freebies. So this is the all orders freebie. I just printed a couple because I had room on the page, and then the 100 plus freebie, which I didn't spend this much, but I think she just sends you the files to like all the freebies whenever you purchase certain kits. So this is so fun. I love it for spring. It's gonna be super cute to bring in to my journal. And then I did get this Heartbreaker art. So I have one kit. I basically got it in all three formats. I did not print the vertical, however, because I did order it from a different shop, but I wanted to order the vertical printable because I get a mini kit from the other shop, so I figured I could have extra boxes that way. But I got the cousin kit. This is just so fun. Like the bear with the sparkly knife is I can't talk. I'm obsessed. So good. Also, I love their hair. I want that hair. It's just so fun. And then the third page of the kit, I just typically print 2 of them because it gives me extra boxes, and unless I have something else to put on that like part of the page, it's just like already there to print. And then I did print some doodles and quins. So I have 2 sheets of each of these. Again, it was just kind of like based on what space I had on the page. And I got the journal kit for this one. So I think this one was not, yeah, it's not a junk journal kit, it's just a journal kit. So we've got 2 pages of large deco. So fun. I love the TLC CD. And the like torn pieces sheet, some like days of the week, and just extra bits of like washi style stuff. And then we've got the large scene with the wavy edges. I'm obsessed with that. Friendship bracelet letters. Oh, I was wrong. It does have the junk add-on. I forgot. I printed this another day. So the little strips, the receipt, buttons, some bits. I'm not sure if there was another ticket and I just misplaced it, but there's like a ticket and a bow, the ransom letters, and then 2 large sheets. So next I do have an order from Plannahannah. It's a pretty small one, but I just had a few things I wanted to pick up. So I actually placed 2 orders because I had some like rewards. So I got 2 of these vinyl stickers, die cuts, and then this was the monthly freebie. Super fun. And then I did use Domi's name, so I got 2 of her freebies, and I just got some hockey stuff. So this was before there wasn't any actual Heated Rivalry specific stuff out. So I got these in dots, the just like hockey deco, because it's got the colors of Boston and Montreal. So I thought that would be fun. Then I got Pixie Rainbow, just some unfoiled because I have used a lot of those already. And then I got the Shattered Rainbow. I got 2 sheets because I like to do that when I get like these, because you only get part of the rainbow. but also this sheet is very Ilia because it's like the bicolors. So I love how that turned out. And then I got the dots foil on this one again, and just some unfoiled. And I did get a couple sets of underlays. So this is Hockey 1 and then Hockey 2, which is just the pucks in Pixie Rainbow. And then these were the thank you cards. Next, I have another order from Papier. I have like left this paper on it just because I thought it was cute. But I did order my reading journal, so as you can see, I personalized it. And then it's got this like light gold foiling, which you can order them without the foil, but it was a few bucks extra, and I'm really glad I did because it's really fun. And this is just a like dot grid notebook. You can get, I think, lined and plain, but I prefer the dot grid just because it helps me align stuff on the page a little bit better. And then I did also pick up this fountain pen while I was there because I have heard that if like writing is, I don't know, painful, like my hands cramp up sometimes fountain pens can be easier. So I'm gonna try it out. It is blue ink, which is not my preference, but I'm going to play around with it a little bit to see. And then if I like it, I might just get like another cheap fountain pen because I don't need anything fancy, but I do want something with black ink. And the refills for this are both out of stock and they're only blue. So long story short, I will possibly update on this if I end up getting like a different one, but very excited to like start setting this reading journal up. Next, I have a printable order from Lynner Designs. So I did print this all on just regular matte paper. So they probably look a little bit different if you get them from her in physical form. But I have this Starry Slumber kit for my Hobonichi cousin. I just thought this was such a fun kind of anytime kit. I am probably going to use it in the next month or so though. Next, I did get the Hey Now kit. I got this in a couple different formats, but this is the cousin kit. And the vertical version of this one is really fun. I think it could easily be used for a concert, but I did not get that because at this time I don't really have anything to use it for, but I figured I can grab the printable whenever. And then I did get the journal kit. So I've got the large deco. I just love this so much. That CD is so fun. Obsessed. I loved this movie. This was the first movie I saw in theaters without parents. So, Lizzie McGuire movie, if you don't know. But yeah, I really love this format. You get so much for the price. Cute little like stars and stuff, and just all the junk bits, and then the ransom letters and the two papers. And then I also got the girls brunch journaling kit. Don't remember if she did this one in a cousin format, but I might need to check because I don't have a ton of kits at this point, but we'll see. I am trying to also use washi. So this one is like a nod to Powerpuff Girls, which is why they have like the 3 girls. And this color scheme is very Powerpuff Girls, but I needed it also because of the corgi. So yeah, this is just really stunning art. I'm obsessed with it. Oh, and there's a croissant on, I think, the first page. Yeah. So it was a double need for me. And then again, just like the same format with the little junk bits, which I try to put between stuff so I don't lose them. And then these are the papers for this one. Next, I have an order from Bunny Bear Plans. So part of it came in this mailer, but I did go ahead and take it out. So this is the thank you card and the freebies. Currently, these are adorable. Oh my gosh, I love this bright pink. I think it's really fun. And I did use Ilza's code to get her freebie. And then I got just a couple of hockey things. So because Heated Rivalry is now my personality, I got both of these. And then she did re-release the vertical sticker kit of this too, so I did pick that up. That's on its way. But this is the journal kit. So I got the large arch scene and the deco, which I guess it's got like the icebreaker book series on there, but that's fine. The like just strips, so I got the full journaling kit. And I did get some custom books, so this is just to finish out last year's reading journal, and then I did read this year, and I'm going to be reading the rest of the books in the Game Changers series, but the rest of these are things I either read or DNF'd last year. So I don't know if I'm going to show my reading journal once I finish it, because it's probably not going to look very cute. However, I am going to try and start my new reading journal soon, so I might show that, because I'm not going to be using a ton of trackers. I'm going to set it up differently, so I possibly have that coming. So this is the junk kit. So we've got a hockey puck, a couple of tickets, is this a Stanley Cup? I don't know. It looks very different than what was in the show for Heated Rivalry, but honestly, I have no idea how accurate that is. Soft pretzel, yum. Wish I could have those. A little just like scene, and then some, I guess it's more like book journal type of kit, but there's letters and then a couple of papers. So these are really cute. And next I do have my planner face January mystery. So if you don't want to see it, here is the warning for that. But I do get the creative kit. And this month, I don't know what the theme is. It doesn't like say, but looks kind of maybe like girly, artsy. This is adorable. I really like it. I love the color scheme. This is so cute. Oh, those are crystals. Okay, I thought they were paint, like swatches. I thought it was a paint palette at first, but they're crystals. But I love that. So it's very like self-care, manifesting. Oh, it's called Note to Self. Not me not even reading it. Then you get these boxes of various sizes and this pattern I'm obsessed with. It's so fun. Got yellow, pink. Ooh, this is pretty. Teal checkers, super fun. And some checkers with flowers. So I really like this month's. I think it's a fun spring kit, but I also feel like I could use it now too, because I kind of just switch it up in my journal pages with whatever I'm vibing with. Next, I have a little order from Sweet Kawaii Design. So she came out with a specific sticker sheet that, while I didn't request, is honestly something I would have if I thought about it. And then I got a couple other things, but we do have this little freebie, which is just so adorable. I will definitely be using all of these, so love that. And then the journaling card, that's super pretty. I believe I did pay for this, so she has like Friday freebies, but then you can buy them later. The popcorn bucket just got me. This is just so adorable. If you don't know, I used to work at a movie theater, so I don't know, it's just, I love it. And then she did some kind of sickness related things in this release. So I got the ginger ale and crackers in the itty bitty size, both because I like ginger ale and crackers and like have them regularly, but also because they remind me of Shane from Heated Rivalry, so there's that too. And this is the one I was talking about that is like kind of something I would have requested. So it's joint pain. So I got the itty bitty ones and the like regular size. I just figured these are easier to show, but they're so cute. And like this is just very accurate. So very excited to have these. I unfortunately need them quite often, but at least there's a fun way to mark it. And then I got the laptop and meds because this is kind of like my Monday morning vibe, like getting organized and filling my pills and stuff like that. And then just pills and medication because I take medicine every day. So I thought they were cute. Next I have some amount of Plannahannah orders. So we have some of these little final stickers that came as freebies, and then I did put Domi's name in the notes for most of these. I think I forgot for one, but like how cute are these? And I love these foils. Some top foils for me. Then the all orders freebies are like these cute hearts. So I got Shattered Rainbow, Gold Waves, not sure what that is, and like Star Hollow. So super fun. I got this like SPC freebie in like a shiny, it's almost like a red orange oil slick, which sounds wild, but I kind of like it. I'll probably use it for Halloween though. And then I finally ordered on the first day of one of her sales. So I got this script freebie. So let me just get into this order because it's going to be a long one. So I did get the like custom labels. So I got junk journal, just my name, and then reading journal. My junk journal, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it because I didn't really make a cover page in the beginning of it. I just kind of started using it, but I'll figure it out. Then I got these like gold stars, and then gold wave stars. I thought they would be fun for soccer things or whatever. I got some Shattered Rainbow tickets. I don't know. I just love these tickets. And then the pink waves. I got some torn paper dots. This is just like my unofficial Heated Rivalry foil because I think it was Domi that mentioned like it's kind of got the colors of both their teams in it. So if you see me ordering stuff in that foil, that's probably what it's for. And then I got this lipstick Kisses in Magenta Hollow, which I'm obsessed with this. This is so fun. Torn paper in gold and black checker for crew things. Apparently I got 2 of those. Some Shattered Rainbow. And then I did get a foil bundle, I think this is, yeah. So I got the PC Collab foil bundle in Pixie Dust, or like that's the name of it. And the foil, is it Silver Waves? Yeah, I think it's Silver Waves. Not sure what this is for, but I do think it is for a specific kit. I just can't remember. I'll have to look at my notes. And then I did get this Gilded bundle in, I think it's pink. I'll be able to tell on the next one. Pink Heart Hollow. So this is for, I want to say that like Heartbreaker art, but I could be wrong. I think it's for something lovely though. Oh my gosh, this is really fun. I like this a lot. And then I got Ice Solids, which I think these are to go with that like hollow bundle. And then next is gonna be my custom photos. So most of them are Heated Rivalry, just to give a disclaimer, they're unhinged. So we got part of their GQ photo shoot, this like precious photo of them and Shane wearing that Team Canada fleece that we all want. Just some coupley things, although I did get one of Hudson by himself, but yeah, the rest are just the 2 of them together. I guess not really couples, it's the actors. But then I got some random stuff for just kind of like end of year wrap up journaling. I take this medicine and it's also a song by Hayley Williams I'm obsessed with, so love that. And then just some stuff I did around Christmas. We've got these like super cool photo edits, and then some more just cute photos of the cast. I also got, some of these are duplicates like that one. I just love that photo. I think it's precious. Those were like at Christmas at my in-laws, and I don't even know. Okay, so all like full cast. These are so fun. I got these before the Golden Globes, so now I kind of want to get some more, but for some reason I decided that these were like classier if they were in Polaroids. I was initially trying to get like a sheet of like one of Francois and one of Hudson, and I don't know if I got one of just Connor, honestly, but the problem is when you put these in your cart, you can't see what you've done. Although I will admit that these were intentional to repeat. I don't know why I did that, but. And then we have Reheated Rivalry scripts. And then I got these like cassette tapes in the, I think it's Pink Heart Hollow as well. So I think this was actually for that like roller rink art from SPC. I'm pretty sure now that's what this is for, because it's got like the 90s patterns, like the carpet. And so I got that in Shattered Red, and then I got 90s too, because I was looking at all the 90s stuff, and this is so fucking adorable. I love it so much. So I don't know what I'm gonna foil this in, but it is very fun. And then I did get some overlays in Pink Heart Hollow for the 90s. So I think there's like 90s one and 90s two, but they don't say which is which on these. Then I got some scripts. So I needed some extra, like I needed plan and work scripts to go with this spread. So I just got full sheets, and this is in Sunset Scales. And then this is for the week that I went to Vans Warped Tour in Orlando. And I just wanted to have scripts for it all, so I didn't have to worry about it, because almost none of this stuff is things I just have scripts on hand for. So now I can film that plan with me. And then I got some Gold Waves Checker Flames. This is the current thank you card. And then I did get some large journaling patterns in Dots and Pixie Rainbow. Next I have a thick SPC order. So I got a couple foil bundles. I feel like they were just on a good sale. So this one I think is for the mystery, for the January mystery. I think that's why I picked it up. It's in Sparkly Hollow. I will, I guess, go ahead and flip through it since it has some cute stuff. So just bougie for the underlays, but my gosh, I cannot get these apart. I just think these balloon dogs are adorable, so I wanted to show them. But I also got this like Harry Potter inspired foil bundle, because I do have that Draco Malfoy art in a kit from Bunny Bear Plans, so I wanted something to use with that. So I got the silver because I think it goes really well with the greens and blacks. And then this, I believe, is a freebie, just like 3 random deco sheets. So, oh, those bows are cute. Got some letter tiles, which is perfect because I have a couple sheets of those. And then vintage products. Those are so fun. I really like those. So next I did get the Pixelated Love. That's the art I was trying to think of. Monthly kit. This one I'm not going to open, but I am going to be using this for my monthly in my like content planner. And then this I think was a grab bag as a freebie. So bottom washi, which I feel like is something that I'm always struggling to find. Like I'll use parts of a foil bundle and the bottom washi is always what's missing. So I figured a variety would be fun. So this is like a really pretty blue, like deep blue foil. Silver Waves, groovy. some daisies in like Pixie Hollow. I think that's a light blue. Yeah, but it's like a really light blue. Sparkly pink, lemongrass flowers, silver, like a chunky glitter, blue glitter, and then lavender hollow. Next, I have a bunch of junk kits, and I think I'm gonna leave these in the packages. Maybe I'll show one. I'll show one just to show the format because it is a new format. But this one is the Whimsical Winter. And I don't remember if this was a freebie or if I bought it. Because I initially wasn't going to get it, but I really like it. So you have a bunch of die cuts. I like the green in this. It's kind of lemongrass, and I think it looks cool with all the different winter colors. Even the orange, I don't know, it's just a very unique winter color scheme. So more die cuts, just lots and lots of them, which I love. And then this Polaroid, which it's, yeah, so it's like a full sticker, like including the frame, which is really fun. The new guest check, and then a couple of papers. So I did get the pixelated love one as well. Let me know if you want me to open up stuff like this. I don't know. Oh my gosh. The Heartbreaker one. I love that this is pink and black. Okay, no, I have to open this. I changed my mind. I'm just gonna pull out the like non-papers. Let's see what the other paper is. I'm gonna have to pull them out. Okay. Okay, so that pattern. So I'm going to be mixing this with my junk kit that I got from Lynner Designs. Oh my gosh. The CD player. So fun. I am obsessed with this. Like, I don't know what happened there. That's a little weird, but I can cut that. But this like glittery gummy bear with a glittery knife is just everything. And the TLC CD is awesome. A sparkly black lollipop. Like, can I have one, please? Oh, and 1111 on this phone is so fun. This art is just 10 out of 10. I'm obsessed with it. In case you can't tell from the fact that I've gotten it in like every format, or by the end of this haul you will see I have gotten it in every format possible from a variety of shops. So I guess I changed my mind. I'm gonna open this one too. Now I kind of feel that I didn't open the other one, but it's okay. So this one is Till Death, which, oh my gosh, beautiful. The Ouija like chocolate box. Oh, and it says vegan treats. Okay, that makes me super happy because like I would love some of those. Oh my gosh. I loved this art set so much when it came out, but like some of these elements of like the die cuts, I don't remember. So either they were in it and they were small enough I didn't like notice, or she picked some different elements from the art. But she is stunning. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I just realized I was cutting off her head. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I love her. The Polaroid being black is so perfect. Oh my god. And I love this. I would wear this outfit. It feels very like Panic at the Disco, if you can't sweat out coated, honestly. And then, oh my gosh, like a top hat. I think it's a top. I mean, I know it's like a base, but it's kind of like a top hat with the bow or the ribbon. Words are hard. This beautiful scene. Maybe it's just been so long since I've used this art that I forgot. And then very pretty papers. I don't remember if I bought this or if it was a freebie, but I did get the Hollow Party like paper pack again because I've used up a couple of them already and I love them. I got this winter snow pack. So this one I will open because I haven't hauled it before since it's new. So I think it's just snowflakes in a variety of colors. Yeah, super fun for winter. And this was another one that I thought I wasn't going to get initially, but then I thought it would be fun to pull in. I don't know if, I think maybe at least one of these matches enough to where I can kind of put it in with this whimsical winter, but yeah. So then we've got the rest of the stuff. So she still has this backing card, which is really fun. I have been saving them for my junk journal, which I had been doing when it was just like this on the front, but this is even more fun. So I don't know which way to put this. I got the Sequins Are Forever sticker again because I did use one on my water bottle and I wanted to back up. Friends Don't Lie. This is my favorite of the Stranger Things die cuts she had. I think she only had 2 though, but really like that. I still haven't watched Stranger Things season 5. I am on season 4, I think, right now, so we're getting there. And then I got the wavy frame bundle of Valentine's colors, which I think this is for like a specific printer, but I thought it would just be fun to kind of collage and bring into junk journaling in general. And then this was a freebie. It was just called the sticker freebie, which is very like vintage junk journal vibes. I also think it'll be fun to use this like lined background, which I don't know, you can see it, but that'll be fun to pull in as well. I tend to use a lot more like parts of sticker sheets in my junk journal. And then I did get some add-ons for the January mystery, which I feel like I have received it, but now I'm like questioning that. But I got the pattern add-on and then the doodle add-on because it did come with with doodle 1. So there's just one that's an a la carte now. And then I got the fashion add-on because, I mean, rainbow hair. Hello. I did get some add-ons for Heartbreaker. So I got the like background boxes because I thought these could be fun to use as like some underlays. And then I got the pattern boxes and the fashion. But I did get the actual vertical kit from Café with Anna, so I'll show that later in the haul. I did get her mini kit though because I bought add-ons from here, and then I have like some add-ons from Lynn. So I did get these checker underlays. I feel like it was like $2 or something wild like that to get this whole bundle. So you have like the pink rose gold, silver, and then the light gold. And then I got yearly titles for my book journal. So I'm very excited because I do have my book journal now. So now I can start setting them up. But I got version 2 and version 1. I don't really have a complete plan for it yet, but I'm going to kind of look at all the stickers I have and figure it out from there. And then I got this journal kit with this like heartbreaker art, which I'm clearly obsessed with. I am going to use it for my February like cover page of my Hope and ET Cousin, which I really need to show that planner because while there's like private journaling stuff in there that I don't want to share, there is just sticker collage stuff that I can share. So long story short, I did get the text for February. Because of that, I will be putting this large scene on there, and then sometimes I kind of collage deco over it depending how I feel. So I did get the deco like 1 and 2. So 2 is a bit smaller, and I did not know there was a black one of those. Oh my god. Okay. And then the deco 1, which is like the larger, which love that pink one. I don't really know how I feel about that, but yeah. So then I guess I got another like reading journal label in just a different style. I feel like I ordered this before I ordered the stuff from Hannah. Yearly reading labels. reading journal in just 2026. So that can be used for anything. And then I got yearly reading labels in this like label maker style. I might mix and match the styles of labels I use. I think that could be fun. And then purple hollow shapes. These were a must. I also got the pink ones. I'm kind of wishing I got 2 of the purple though, but let me use them before I go back. Pretty jewels. Always a must. I love jewels and gemstones. And then I got 6 of these trackers. I think my thought process was to use them for my pain journal, but I'm struggling to figure out how to set that up without like drawing a bunch of layouts. So I haven't used it at all yet. And we're like on December 24th. But it's like a dot grid notebook, so I can really start it whenever. So it's fine. And then I got this 50 States challenge, which I might not use this for my reading journal, but I mean, there's a possibility, but I don't think I'm going to read this many books. I have not been reading very much this year compared to last year. I've read 1 book, but last year I used one of these types of calendars to mark like what states I got orders from in my shop, so I thought that'd be fun. And then I got this paper, which I think it was like an a la carte with the journaling for the Heartbreaker art. It's kind of tripping me out though, because like I'm trying to figure out what, I think it's just abstract, but I was trying to figure out like what this pattern is, because it's checkered, but it has these like different shaped pieces. So next I have an order from Plannahannah. So excuse my voice if it sounds a little weird. I'm having some like sinus issues, but I wanted to go ahead and film this. So I did get Domi's freebie again in just a different foil, and then this freebie in like shattered gold. I got this carrot sticker for like the vinyl. And then I think I must have ordered this on the first day of her treat week, because I am positive this is a freebie, but I don't remember seeing it on her tiered freebies. This is also a tiered freebie. And then I got in like the gray lines foil some more hockey sticks. And this one was like, I think this was just a new release sale. I don't think it was a treat week actually. So I got these disco deco pieces just in unfoiled. And I did kind of get some of the same things in different foils. So Celestial 2 in like silver stars, as well as Disco in, it's one of the silver hollows, but I don't know which one, because I think maybe Pixel, maybe that's what it's called. And then Celestial 2 in gold sequins. These are just so fun. I did get this Aurora deco. I got it in a couple of different foils, and this is to mark a friend's birthday. So shattered blue, and then I think there's a shattered pink one in here somewhere. Probably should have put them together, but well, maybe. I really thought there was another. Oh yeah, okay. Shattered pink. So more disco in silver waves. And then I got the heated hockey underlays, unfoiled, because I don't know what the color scheme of the kit coming out is gonna look like. These leopard pieces in leopard foil. Heated rivalry, or heated hockey deco in dots. I do need to like wipe this with a cotton ball though, I think. And then I got the Taylor one in the unicorn foil. Sabrina in, I think this is pink heart hollow. Just felt very Sabrina. And then the Nostalgic 2 in blue flower hollow. There are a couple sheets of like the Nostalgia deco that I did pull out, so I don't have them to haul because I've already used them in my planner. I also got the Taylor in magenta hollow, and then the gray lines heated hockey. This is actually really cute. I think this one is great because it's versatile, but also I feel like you can read everything really well. So I'm happy about that. And then I got the Lizzie deco in the pink flower hollow because of the little flowers. I just thought it was a fun choice. Heated hockey unfoiled, heated hockey overlays unfoiled, and then gems in blue pebble, midnight purple. It's been a minute since I've gotten anything in that. Shattered rainbow and a pastel rainbow. And then this is the like thank you card. Next I do have a tiny little Carly Plans haul. So I have mentioned, but I'm trying not to get as many icons, or at least as many like unfoiled icons, just because I have so many. But I just had to get some of these new releases. So I did use Ilza's name in the notes to get her freebie. Love this, super cute. And then I guess these are the January freebies. So got some icons and scripts. I did get the Hockey Romance Book Club. I don't think this is a vinyl, but it feels different. Well, maybe it's just her glossy paper. I got the Hugging Ghosties. They're just so cute. And then I did get this girly soccer sheet. I went back and forth on if I wanted to get it just because I'm not girly, but it's just too cute to pass up. The burger does feel kind of random though, but yeah, it's fun. And then this is just a local brewery. Then I got some customs for that and the Y2K large deco. I got this. This is a repurchase because this little corner is very like I'm coming to the cottage. So needed that. And then the girly soccer large deco. Next I got a Café with Anna order. So excited for this. Every time I get one from her, I am. Love this card of Ari, and then she writes your name. Just so fun, adorable. So I did get 3 different kits. I just went ahead and took them out of the cellos, and I did get the mini kits this time because I'm trying to save a little bit of money. Plus I have been putting a lot less items per day in my vertical planner because I just want to show more of the underlays. So I figured the minis are going to work for me. So this one's called Sad Season, which we are very much in the thick of right now. I have like a sore throat. I don't know if it's a cold or what, but I should honestly use this for this week. But this is my birthday week, so I already have a kit done. Anyway, this is really cute. I feel like it is usable anytime. Obviously, it works well for the winter, but the vibes can really be any time, in my opinion. Also, love this because that is definitely me. I have so many pills that I have to take every day. So, super cute. And I like the green in it. I think it's a very pretty one. And just love this color scheme. So, I did get the Heartbreaker kit. I thought I didn't need it in vertical format. And then Anna came out with it. And I have some add-ons from other shops that I wanted to just go along with this. So yeah, I am so excited. This art is stunning, and Anna just always knocks it out of the park with the way she designs kits. So I couldn't resist. These colors are so fun. I'm not a pink person typically, but the patterns and just the vibes and everything in this are so good. Also, I am obsessed with this. I've probably talked about it earlier in this haul because I've gotten like journal kits and stuff in this art set, but the glitter stabby like gummy bear is just so fun. And then I got the lemonade kit, which I really wanted to get at the time, like when it came out. I was just trying to like budget a little bit. So finally was able to grab this, and this is just, I mean, obviously Anna is going to do an amazing job with anything Beyonce related, but this art, like I can't speak. This art is so perfect. So this was the kit freebie, and I think it's just like a, yeah, it's like the full body version of this. So, oh, this color scheme is so cute. I did not actually realize what the color scheme was. I just saw the full boxes and I was like, yeah, I need this. Plus, I always love to support her exclusive art. So, oh, this is so good. Oh my gosh. The tear. The artist did an amazing job on this too. So, that is everything for now from her. And then I do have my SPC Mystery Trio. So this is the January mystery. So if you don't want to see it, just wanted to give a little warning, but I am going to go ahead and show it. So first I'll show the vertical kit, which for me, this has been a great way because I've not really been buying vertical kits. It's been nice to just like get one each month to throw into my rotation. So this one's called Rainy Day Reads, and I'm wrong. I thought it was January. It's February. I clearly don't even know what month it is. So I think this art is really cute, super fun, and I am obsessed with this book. It's definitely a 5-star read for me. The only thing that like bothers me about this kit though is that wasn't recolored to match like these. I don't know, I wish the dress was like a light blue or maybe the midnight blue, something like that. But that's just like a personal, like, that's a me thing. I know that is what the cover looks like, but yeah, just a preference of mine. Also, this bookshelf, so good. And the color scheme is just so pretty. I love the blues and purples. They're very like... This feels very April to me, which, you know, with the rain and the cozy indoor vibes makes sense. So I'm going to show the junk kit next. This one's a little bit quicker to flip through. So got a bunch of big die cuts, and this is a different format, I believe, but I'm not sure she hasn't changed it again since then. I think this phone is really cute. Also, I love this. I love the concept of this, but I typically read on my Kindle, and I don't know what it is, but I don't like annotating on my Kindle, even though, like, it's really easy to do. I just think the vibe of this is more fun, so I don't know. Got a little, like, Polaroid of that scene, and then this, like, reading room scene. It's probably like a living room, but it looks like a reading room. All the books, book stack, and then the guest check and papers. So very excited for that. I do wish that there were like a la carte papers that you could add on to the sub. I don't know if she does that or if she's going to do that, but I think that would be fun because 2 papers, while it works with like the amount of stuff you get, I don't know, I like to use the papers for various things when I get those junk kits. So yeah, so the journal kit is last but not least, and I love the little star deco on this. I think it's really fun and versatile. This is honestly me because I like to listen to the audiobook and read it on my Kindle. It helps me focus better. I don't always do it, but I do like to when I'm like in the mood for it. So deco, we've got the like torn things, the washi kind of strips, the watercolor shapes, large arch scene, which this is stunning. The way that this like twinkle light situation has been done is so pretty. I like that it's not got a string. It's just kind of like floating twinkle lights, which obviously is not something that I think is realistic, but I think it's really cool and I want it to be. So then ransom letters and the last page, which this is a new thing. This is different than the last format, I believe. But it's got the month, which I said this was perfect for April, and so I love that that is there. But if you don't want to use it for April, you could definitely just pull that and use it for something else during April. But yeah, very fun. I am very happy with that theme. Next, I have an order from Atlas Stationers, which is a stationery shop in Chicago. I have not been to the actual shop, but I've ordered online a couple times before, and I did get a birthday gift card. So this is just a little stationery haul. So I apologize again for my voice. I'm still kind of like recovering from whatever's going on. But I've been wanting fountain pens for a while, and I did get a cheap one, but I wanted some black ink. And so I talked to Christine and she recommended these. They're really affordable. They also have cute little faces on the nibs. So I got the aqua and the coral. They do have fancier looking ones, but I like my clear plastic stuff. So then I also got these ink cartridges for them, and I got some different Post-its. So I got these like bread loaf Post-its with a little, I'm assuming it's a corgi on it. And then I got these little ghosties. They're just so fun. I love them so much. And I did get a couple of vinyl stickers. So this one was on clearance because it is more of like a winter Christmas theme. And then this is the stationery store. I got a few stickers. So I got these like bread sticker flakes. The croissants are what like intrigued me, but it's got all these different kinds of bread. And then this is another cute little like bread sticker sheet. I don't think they're the same company, but it's a similar like drawing style. And then I did grab these because one of the Columbus Crew players is kind of like called a T-Rex. And I have been needing acrylic stamp blocks, so I got a couple of different sizes of these. If you don't know what these are, clear stamps like this don't have like a backing. So, oh gosh, this is old and messed up. But basically, you put the stamp on the acrylic block in order to use it. So, that's what those are for. And then I did get some different washi. So, I'm just going to start with this one. This is definitely orange, but it really looked yellow on the picture on the site. And like, I don't know, that looks more like the Crew yellow than orange, but I didn't open that one. So I also got this adorable little otter one. So it's cut out wavy to kind of look like water. And then another one in that similar style, but of stamps. This is so fun. I'm so excited about these. And these are, well, I guess it doesn't show the brand, but it shows like the preview on these. And I did get this like animal bread one. I just thought this was too funny. It's funny because I don't eat bread, like I am gluten-free, but all the bread things are adorable. So I can put them in my planner anyway. And then this one, I don't know if you can tell, it's holographic, it's not silver, but I feel like it picks up silver on camera. But it's just a really pretty like space celestial washi. And speaking of, I got another one. This is that same like type where it's cut out. Oh my gosh. So I'm very excited to use all of this, and shout out to Sarah because she got me a stationery gift card, or a gift card to the store for my birthday. So I am so excited about all of this. Next, I have an order from Fox and Cactus, which I'm so excited about. It's a very small order, but there were some new washi tapes I just needed. Or I guess one was new. I don't know if the other one was a restock. But anyway, this is the like thank you card, which is so fun. I do apologize for my voice again. I am recovering from some kind of cold or something, so it's a little bit weird. But I love that. I love Squish. So this is the freebie with all the fruits. So fun. And then I got 2 different washi tapes. I got the Stabby Crabby, which, I mean, if you know me, you know I had to have it. I love this sticker. I love anything stabby. And then this one is rainbows, cats. I'm trying to figure out what that is. I don't remember exactly the name of it, but there's like a dog, some flowers. It's just very fun, cute rainbow stuff. And then this, I don't know if this was a freebie or if it was just thrown in, but like, I'm gonna cry. This is so sweet. It's like all these little girls holding hands. This is adorable. I'm very excited for this. So I don't know if this is like a things to come in store, because obviously it's this boxing cactus, but it doesn't have the sticker on it. But so excited. Thank you so much if you are watching this, Emma or Tom. And then I have another printable order from Lynner Designs. So my ink might be running out on my printer, so I don't know if this is quite as vibrant as it would be if you bought it from her. However, I kind of like that. I don't want the browns to be like too overwhelming, so I'm fine with it, how it printed. So this is Spellbound Seedlings. I got the Hobonichi Cousin kit, which this is a nod to herbology from Harry Potter, but it's not like super like heavy on that, so it could be just used as a fun little gardening kit in the spring. I'm very excited to use that. And then I did get Spring Refresh, which is just a fun spring cleaning kit. I love the color scheme in this. I think it's so perfect for the springtime pastels. And then I did get both of these kits in the like journal and junk combo. So first the Spring Refresh, and you do get to pick when you get the printable your fashion option. So I did choose the dark haired fashion. For these journal kits, you get to choose. So that's what I printed, and this is just so fun. If I'm being honest, once I saw the Scrub Daddy, I was like, I need that. Do I do a spring cleaning? Not like I should, but maybe I will this year. And then I did have a little bit of mishap while I was printing, so some of this is gonna look weird, but got the little bits and these strips. So I have duplicates of some of these because when I printed it, like, I don't know what happened, but it printed a little bit weird, but I figured I can still use these because it's a junk kit. So saving those receipts were fine. And then this is again like where it printed a little bit weird. So I don't know, I thought it was still worth like keeping and using because most of the sheet is normal, and then this also happened. So then I accidentally printed these on just like paper, but that's fine. I don't need to like put them on sticker paper because I'm gonna rip them up and like glue them anyway. And then the Spellbound Seedlings, again I did the like dark hair fashion add-on or option, not add-on. This is so cute. I love that. Ugh. I love the hairdo. So fun. But yeah, I do feel like this is a little bit washed out, but that's my printer, not anything to do with like the files. Oh, this is so cute. I'm not even like a plant person. Like I can't keep plants alive to save my life, but I like the aesthetic, and I think it's fun, like this season to be, or like this upcoming season to be using that in my planner. I actually hate gardening. I tried a little bit of it when we moved in, just like planting stuff, and not my thing, but this is adorable. Next, I have an order from the Sticker Party, so I am very excited for this. I did get TV Thursday customs, but I got a couple other things with it, so let me go through those first. So I got the gold, silver, bronze, like Olympic medal stickers. I thought these would be fun to use in my journal because I'm not watching the Olympics like every day, but I am kind of passively following some of the sports, particularly figure skating. I watched a lot of it growing up, and so I really liked that. So I've been kind of throwing it on occasionally. And then I got the Traders Season 4 sheets, which, speaking of figure skating, Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir are on the Traders. So I've been loving that because I grew up watching them skate, and now they are like announcers for sports. So yeah, that's been really fun. Obviously we are ways into the show right now, but I'm not going to spoil anything because I don't know, like, by the time this is up, it'll probably be completely out, but I still don't want to spoil anything for anyone. So my idea was, because I always want to use these, but I never get to because I live in the States and shipping just takes a while, which is like no fault of Erica's. It's just, it is what it is. So I thought I would do like a spread with all of the frames, and then just put like X's and banished and stuff like that. These are obviously for marketing, like when I watch it, but I can use those to kind of just like show, and then it'll show like who won, who was traders. So I'm very excited. I think it's going to be a fun one to do. And then I can maybe share it whenever it's completed, like once the finale is out. Also, this cracks me up because I was like, literally, who is he? I was talking to Christine about it, and she's like, oh, he's from Laguna Beach. I was like, okay, well then why are they saying One Tree Hill? Because like, I remember him from Laguna Beach, but anyway, just a little side note if you do watch. So gonna have some fun with that. We do have a thank you card, and I got a purple popsicle stick in this one, and then into my customs. So I got some shows that I want to watch, some shows that I am watching. So all of these are shows I have not watched, but I have been told to. So those are on the list. And I was very strategic about shows. So some of these are like repurchases. So these two I'm almost completely out of. The Hunting Party just recently came back, and I've been really enjoying watching that. I might do like a full rewatch once I finish season 2 though. Modern Family I've been meaning to watch for years, so I'm hoping this will motivate me. Veronica Mars is just like a favorite show of mine, so always need that. Then we have Sweet Magnolias. I need to finish that. I need to finish or catch up on that. I'm not quite sure. This is for the next season of White Lotus because I think I have one flag left. And then obviously Heated Rivalry. I have a ton of stuff to mark watching this, but I need all the options. So very happy to have these. And next I have an order from Scribble Prints Co. So this is fun. This is a new like journal card that comes with it. So I love this. It's very like Wonderland. Oh, it is Wonderland. Oh my god. Like paint the roses red. Oh, okay, but I want to use both sides. I'm gonna figure something out with this. Maybe I'll make like a pocket out of it. I don't know. I have ideas. So I'm like forgetting what I got. Oh, this was the pop culture. Okay. So I got this because honestly, this is me literally every day, all day. I love my little runs to go get coffee and McDonald's fries. Then I got a book freebie, or bookmark freebie, goodness. I, of course, like this because it's spooky, and so am I. I got some deco sheets, so Windows Tech, which is super fun because this is just so nostalgic for me. And then I got an amount of Hockey Love 1 and 2. So I'm obsessed with these. I love that we got Ilya and Shane. I am obsessed with this art. I think it's so cute. I love the style, and I really would love to see like a skip sheet, Scott and Kip. I think that would be fun, but I don't know like what's available with the art. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm very happy to have what I have. I love Scott and Kip so much, especially after reading Game Changer. So I got those, and then I did get a Scream kit because Scream 7 is coming out, and I'll go ahead and flip through it, even though I have like, I don't know how many times I've pulled this kit. I've used it like 4 times, and I'm not exaggerating. But it was Final Call, and I love this art so much. If you don't know, Scream 1996 is my favorite scary movie. I know it's technically horror comedy, but it's just my favorite movie. So I love it very much. I am excited for the new one. I have mixed feelings, but I'm excited to see it. So then this was the freebie, which has little like blood splatters in the black icons, which is super fun. So I got an ultimate. I probably didn't need an ultimate because I have leftovers from all the kits. Like I've kept every single one, but I wasn't sure if all the full boxes came in the mini. Like I don't know what her mini format is for back when this kit came out. So I just went ahead and got it in ultimate just to be sure I had all the box options. Next, I have a couple of orders, both really small. So one is from the Coffee Monsters Co. This is the like thank you / bean card, but she is discontinuing the bean program. So that was part of why I got this order, because I wanted to redeem a card. So this is the current freebie, which is so adorable. I love it so much. And then I got Bean Sampler 3, which I have a full set of these, but I am very excited to have another one of these because this is a very usable one for me. And then I got some vinyl stickers. So this one just says vibing. This is honestly the mood a lot of the time. I got this little crafty one, which I didn't realize it said 2025 when I got it, but I'm probably going to use it in my junk journal. And it's just so dang huge. And then this like witch in the bath. I just think it's so fun. And I love the black glitter. And then the reading emoji with dogs. So adorable, especially since I have 2 dogs. So for the regular stickers, I got Chapters of the Year. I did get this one undated because like for January, that's already over. So I thought these would be fun to use, but that way I'm not tied to using them all this year. The colorful journaling desk, because I have like seasonal versions of this, but not the just regular. Receipt doodles, which these are just so stinking cute. Christine got these and I decided I needed them. And then the anniversary sampler for 9 years, which is wild. I cannot believe she's been open for 9 years, but I just think these are all super fun and really cute. Organized desk emojis, because I am constantly organizing and reorganizing my desk like a couple times a week probably. I probably should have got more than one of these. And then blood work, because with my health I do have to get blood work done occasionally. And I did get a kit, which I don't know when the last time I got a kit from her was, honestly, but this is the Gloomy Week one. I did get the Doodle Headers add-on just because I thought these would be fun to pull in really anytime when you're having like a rough day. But I did get the 3-page kit, so I really could have used this last week because I was sick last week, but I've already planned that week, so I'll have to use it some other time when I'm having a sick time. Hopefully not soon though. But I just love these boxes so much. They're so cute. I love the Eeyores in there. My favorite of the Pooh Bear characters. And I just think their color scheme is so fun because it's so neutral, but it's got the little like light pastel rainbow. So I am super excited to use this. I also have a washi tape from Fox and Cactus that I think will go perfectly with this kit because it's like these goth rainbows. So like how fun is that together? That's not new to me, but I just kind of like thought of it. Next, I have an order from the sticker party. So here's like the thank you card, the little sticker that came on the mailer. And I got a very small order. So I got these, but I purchased them. She was doing a, I don't know if it was tiered freebie or if it was just like a, each day of the sale has a different freebie Lucky Charms set, but I thought it was so cute and she gave you the option to buy it. So I just went ahead and bought it. So we've got the icons of all the different marshmallows and then the washi swatches and just mixed items for Lucky Charms. Then I did get a couple of these All the Time Disco Occasionally stickers for Harry Styles' new album. I just think the aesthetic of this is so fun. I'm very excited to listen. I wouldn't call myself, I actually don't know what the fans call themselves, but like, I'm not like in the fandom, but I like his music. So I just felt like those were a must. And then I got the ice skates to mark watching the Olympics. Next, I have an order from Sugar Pop Fizz. So I believe this was a sale order. It's a pretty big one, if I remember correctly. And it's been a while because she was closed for her like annual shop break or whatever. So this was the first sale after reopening. So I'm very excited. There's some really fun freebies in here. So the little checker card as usual, and then the freebies are like candy themed, but like pastel. So we've got Wild Berry Skittles, Skittles and Starburst, which I love this too because this is candy I can actually eat. So very fun. Oh, this is making me want Starburst. And these are adorable because they look like Skittles. Those glasses are so fun. So these are all tiered freebies from the PBC sale, which says PBC, so that's how I remembered. I think this color scheme is so fun. It's really cute. I'm very excited about it. So I did get a few things I've gotten before, and then just some new stuff. So these Fuck This stickers, I used up an entire sheet last year. Probably should have gotten a couple, but I did get one on, I think this is clear paper. I don't think it's washi paper. Yeah, I checked my invoice and that's correct. So then I got some of these Made It Through the Day stickers. She did bring these back to shop, and then Made It Through the Week and Month. I do want one for like Made It Through the Year. So I hope she brings those back at some point because I did like have that washi taped in the back of my planner last year, and I just thought it was a nice way to like end the year. Next is the Cinderella journaling kit, which this is so pretty. I feel like I thought this was exclusive art to Café with Anna, but maybe it wasn't. So either way, I'm obsessed with this. Super fun deco. I did get the deco in premium matte, and then the kit or like bundle, whatever it is, in washi paper. So it's just got a bunch of fun patterns. And then I did get the washi strips add-on, just in assorted sizes. Also, sorry if you can hear Link chewing a bone. He's forever here when I'm filming, so if you hear background noise, that's what that is. And then next I did get the Evermore kit. At this point, I've gotten all of these kits, and so I went ahead and grabbed it. I do really love this album. I have not been listening to Taylor for, I don't know, a bit because I am just not pleased with the silence. However, I think this kit is really cute and fun, and it's not like directly supporting her financially, so it's fine. That was the journaling kit. I got the washi strip add-on, and then I got glitter headers for the Hobonichi Cousin kit, the tiny deco and then large deco. And then here is the actual kit itself. This album was something that really got me through, I think it was 2020 and like into 2021 when I was just having a really bad time. So it's a special album to me. Oh, I got a monthly kit, I guess. Okay. So this is like a monthly sidebar, and then just like the monthly sheet. I don't think I've used any of her monthly kits so far, so I'm excited to do that. This one is called Bloom. So I was thinking of using this maybe for April because it feels very spring, especially with the flowers. So this is again like the sidebar. And then I need to get like a script that says the month on it. I'm not sure where to get those though, to have one that's like vertical instead of horizontal. Next is the 90s Baby monthly kit. This is so fun. I'm thinking of using this for June because between the checkers for like the World Cup and the like rainbow for Pride, I just thought it would be a fun time. And last but not least, I did get Supernova Girl, which this one I was going to use for February for my birthday month, but I kind of forgot, and I've already just like decorated it with washi. So I'm not sure. I'll definitely use it, but I'll just have to figure out what month. Next, I have an order from Bunny Bear Plans. So pretty small order, but this is the, I think, February all orders freebie. And then the tiered freebies this month are just all like cute little pink stuff. So I love that they all match. I don't think I spent enough to get all three, but who knows. And then this one just says freebie. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's to go with this kit because it looks like it not exactly matches, but it kind of does. So love that. And then I did use Ilza's code to get her freebie. And I think this is a freebie because I know for sure these two are upcoming books. And I definitely haven't read these, but it's saying custom threw me off at first. So pretty sure it's a freebie. Then I did get this little Magic is Real die cut. I think it's so adorable. Got these buttons. The cats are so fun, but I just love the aesthetic. I think they're really cute. And this Winter Whimsy deco. And this I am going to pull into the junk kit I got with this art from SPC. I just thought it'd be fun to have more deco elements because why not? And then I did get the Puck Drop kit, but this is a color, like an extra color add-on. Let me go through other stuff first though. So I got the Pokey Runes, and I don't know what all of the Pokemon are, but there's several like different evolutions in here. So I want to say this is, I was going to say Espeon, but it's not. I'm not 100% sure. I think this is Umbreon. Is this Vaporeon? I'm really not sure. Because they're stylized, it's kind of hard for me to tell. Pikachu, Bulbasaur, so cute. I love the eyes. This one is just Eevee. Jolteon, Leafeon. Again, I don't know for sure. Flareon, Squirtle. Oh, this is Espeon, and then Charmander. So I know most of them. And I got 2 sets. I don't exactly know what my thought process was, but I did. And I think this backing card is adorable. So I'm going to be keeping that. And then this week, when she re-released this kit, this was a freebie. So love that. I'm currently reading Heated Rivalry. And I'm reading the books in order, so I will not be reading the long game for a while, but I will definitely read it eventually. So this is just kind of like a general hockey kit, and the day I'm filming this is like the day after the men's Team USA made us all ashamed of them. So I am thinking I might use this for something related to women's hockey. It could also be like a not heated rivalry kit, but now that we actually have Heated Rivalry specific art, I don't know that that's what this will be for. So we'll see. But I do really like this art. I think it's super cute. The color scheme is very fun. It's very like ice winter. So I love that. And then this is the extra color. So it's like similar, but it's kind of like brighter than this one. So I think that's gonna look cute together. And then I did get some of these little Zodiac die cuts. These are my 2 because my sun and moon are Aquarius and my rising is Sag. I got some more, but they're for friends, so I'm not gonna show that. And then I did get a kit in a D stash from someone. So I bought some foil rolls as well from her, but I wanted this kit when it came out and it was a mystery, and I don't usually like do the whole buy sell trade thing. It's just I don't. So I was very excited to see her selling this. So I just think it's so fun. Like, it's such a random theme of a grocery store, but I think the art turned out so cute. And it's really an anytime kit. I think the colors are so fun and bright. And the foil was included when I bought this. So I'm excited about that because I may or may not use it with the kit. I typically, when I've gotten mysteries, I don't use the foil that comes with it unless it's just like theme specific, but this is so cute. Love the fashion options. But because it's like black pixie, I think black goes well, or is it pixie? Yeah, it is pixie dust. Okay. I think black as a color goes well with it as far as foil, but it's basic enough that I might do something a little bit different, but I'll see what I decide to do when I use this kit. Next, I have a small order from Bunny Bear Plans. So I think I ordered this because of the freebie during this sale, but same thank you card, the all order freebie with just a bunch of different food. Okay, I don't know the difference between these because they both say all order freebie, but it's, we've got the pink stuff again, and then I did use Ilza's name to get her freebie again. And okay, this is a freebie. So I think the last book sheet that I showed was also a freebie. It's just her custom listing, so I don't think she changed the text for it. Totally fine, I just got confused. But I really wanted to get this because it's got 4 of the Game Changers series books, which I am currently working through Heated Rivalry, like as I'm filming this. So excited to have that. Oh my gosh, I think I bought this. So Pennywise die cut, and then I probably should have got more than one of these, but it's invisible doesn't mean imaginary. I do have several chronic illnesses. Most of them are invisible illnesses, so I just felt like I needed that. And then this egg breakfast sheet, it's just so fun. And I am running out of breakfast stickers. I don't eat breakfast most days, but when I do have it, I like to mark it for that reason. Then I got the little floaty girl because it is not even close to time to be swimming, but I am just dreaming of the summer in my pool, so went ahead and got those. And then this Lilac Woods kit, it's so fucking pretty. I just love this. I don't think I ever got it when the art first came out. I think it just didn't fit into my lineup and I didn't purchase it, but I love the colors. They're so pretty. I thought it would work well for like spring or maybe like winter to spring transition, but my lineup's pretty full, so I will have to take a look and see about like shifting stuff around now that I just have one planner to use these types of kits. I did also get the mini kit format for this. I just already took it out of the cello to make it easier to haul. Next, I have an order from Stick With The Plan Co. So I'm very excited for this. I love this cute little card, and oh, that's so sweet. I love this. Super cute. So, oh my gosh, oh, I love this. She released a bunch of mini sheets, which is what this is. I also got some other stuff, or I guess a lot of other stuff. I don't remember what I ordered because this was in January and we're in the last week of February now, which if you don't know, she is based in the UK, so totally makes sense. But we've got this adorable little freebie. I love this so much. I got this sheet just because of the croissants. So, and then this one I did too. All the coffee stuff on this is adorable, but I have issues. So I got some, I guess some of the freebie sheets. So the monthly freebies, she released like full sheets of some of them. still as samplers, but with multiples. So from last year, this is the February one. The awesome one is so fun. March, and I did miss quite a few of these. I think one of them I might have gotten just because I liked it a lot, but we'll see. I got September. This is so fun. I love this so much, and I definitely did not have this. That's so adorable, the little bat. And this one too. Yes, the little jelly cat leaf. Like, so this was October, and then I think that was it. Yeah, for the samplers. I also got Squidge Smashed It. Squidge Hooray. This is just so fun, and I need to start marking happy things more. Because I feel like I mark negative stuff a lot. But Squidge needs deep breaths. Me all day, every day. Questions, life choices, also me all day, every day. Has an amazing day. Again, like I want to start marking those. Squidge gets Happy Mail. This is so adorable. Also, I thought this would be really fun for when I go to the post office too. I kind of use Happy Mail stickers for like that also. Squidge works hard because I need to get to work. Goal setting. I love this. I think it's adorable. The little rainbow is so fun. I love the color scheme for that. And then hates waking early because I don't really have a lot of stickers for getting up early, which I don't get up early very often, but when I do, I don't have anything specific. So next is the minis, which love this washi. It is so cute. I'm going to try not to rip it so I can, oh no, I did. So I can stick it in my like planner or journal. So compared to a full sheet, they're about half the size as far as the space that actually has stickers on it. And they're tinier stickers. So they're all Squidge, but we've got sleep and nap, just ugh. Medication. This is so adorable. Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. Squidge is so tiny. Iced coffee, stationery. I thought this would be fun for planning or for drawing, even though I do draw on my iPad. Reading Kindle. Don't need book stickers, but here I am. Watches movies. I actually don't have a ton of regular movie stickers. I have a lot of the like spooky movie icons from Carly Plans, but just generic like movie stickers I don't really have. So Sleepy Moon, so fun. Tablet and pencil. This is definitely going to be for drawing. Using headphones. Everything is fine. I probably should have got 2 of these or more, but I have some other stickers like that from other shops. So I have a variety of options. And then I got the mixed mini sampler. This is just a fun little sampling of all the minis, like it says. Next, I have an order from a shop that just reopened. I'm so excited. This is the little thank you card from Allie. And if you don't know, her shop Sticky Sloth Designs did close a few years ago, but I still have a ton of stickers I bought from her, like going at a business sale. Lots of foiled stuff, which at this point she's not offering foiled items, but I think that might be coming in the future. So I did win a giveaway of like the new releases on washi paper, and then I did get some custom scripts as well. So this I believe is the freebie. Super cute. This is on like a nice premium matte paper. I love the little spring ransom. I think that's so fun. And my custom scripts I got are Tiny Bookshop, which looks like I got 2 sheets of. I'm not sure if I meant to, or I honestly don't know. And she does have a variety of sizes, which you can tell from the stuff I got. So I think these were like, I want to say they're small. And then these are mini or micro is what they're called. I did not realize how many of these are going to be on a sheet, so I will like never need to buy this again, but I kind of love it. So yeah, very cute. And then I got this because I've been trying to like spend my mornings with the dogs, and I just thought this was a fun way to mark that. And then this one I think is medium as far as the font size. I might look at my order and just like pop up what size since I can't quite remember. And then I got Dreamlight Valley in this cute font that has like a heart with it, which I do have some scripts in this font still. I think I got like Sarah's name and then Brian's name in these. So I still have some of those. As usual, sorry if you can hear Link chewing his bone. It's just how he is. So let's get into this all. So ransom numbers. I think they were called like spring ransom, maybe. I could be wrong. But they are very springy, the little like flowers and stuff. So then the letters as well. So then we have deco kits. So some of these are 2-page and some are 3-page. I'm going to put this with like the mailer behind it just so you can see it a little bit clearer since it's on washi paper, but this is so cool. The scene actually reminds me of Tiny Bookshop, but these are like washi strips. Yeah, so then we have the little shapes as well, and then the like larger deco scenes. Oh, this is so fun. I'm really excited to journal with these. Also, this is really fun too. And she does offer all of her stickers in premium matte, I believe, as well. But I got washi this time. So here's another of the deco kits. Some cute flowers and like fruits and just very springy stuff. I'm not sure if this goes with that one, but you know, just some like animals. I love that butterfly. It's so cute. Very pretty. And then some cats. So we've got these. I was gonna say these are large, but both of them have like kind of large and medium sized cats. These are so cute. Oh my gosh. I need to show these to Christine. I feel like she's gonna really like them. And then this is just some like florals. So some little a la carte pieces in the washi ones, and then tons of letters. I'm very excited for these letters. So these letters are all in kind of like a scalloped shape. I was gonna say flower, but yeah, they have scalloped edges if you can't tell from looking at it. So this one is browns. This is like a grayscale, a spring colorway. This one's also spring. I feel like they're just kind of like different tones. And oh, that matches this. Okay. And then another little deco kit. So we've got the washi strips and some deco. This would be really cute for like Easter, but doesn't have to be Easter. So I love that. And then this one I think is a 3-page. I'm like so disorganized. So I love this color scheme. I'm really excited because I don't have a ton of spring stickers. I just don't like gravitate towards buying them, but I do want to use them. So I'm very excited to have these. Also, I love that bird, like the feathers on it. Very pretty. And all the fun floral designs. So yeah, these are really cute. And then last but not least, have these letters that look like the square beads. So I think that's really fun. Also, I don't know if I've seen anywhere that sells the square ones before. There's a lot of shops that have the circular beads, but I think it's fun to have the square ones too. So I'm very excited to use all this, and I'm so excited to see that Allie is back. I am definitely going to be getting more scripts from her. I love that she has the custom scripts again, because I used to get them from her all the time. So I like sometimes use them sparingly because I'm like, well, they're gonna run out. But she's got, I'm pretty sure, all the same fonts that she had when she was open prior. So that's everything for this order. Next, I have a little Plannahannah order. I did get a little Corgi vinyl sticker, but I have misplaced it. But that was really cute. So I did get Domi's freebie again, and then this was like the monthly freebie, I guess. And this is one of the tiered freebies. So I did get some different stars. I like to use these as deco, so I was testing to see like how the checker looks. Some of them are cute, some of them look kind of weird, but I'll still use them. So I like to use them as deco for soccer spreads, and then also I use them for my reading journal. So some of these are for that. So I got a sheet in ice, silver waves, gold waves, blue hollow pebble, which this one is such a pretty foil, pixie rose gold, another one that's just stunning. And then I did get a couple different scripts. I got Arfstan just unfoiled, and then one in gold waves. I did get a couple of these like French monuments, so one in gold waves, one unfoiled, and then a little pink glitter, or is it, I think it's magenta, pixie magenta, I don't know, heart deco. I thought this would be fun to pull into February for my reading journal. And then for that sprouted seedlings art, I think it was called, but the like herbology art by Clip Art Kits, I got brown hollow pebble and then lime hollow to go with it. I think it's gonna be really cute because I do have the journal kit. And then I got these storefronts in cotton candy, which is making me want to open a little queer book shop. That sounds fun and cozy. And then I got some more gems in a pixie rose because I just love this deco sheet. I love gems. And libraries in, I don't know if it's mid blue, book lover in ice, and drip in shattered red. And then I also did get a custom sheet of some books that I've read this year so far. Still working on reading these 3, but the rest of those I have read. So then there's the thank you card. Next, I have another thick printable order from Lynner Designs. So I got several different kinds of kits. I am going to start with the vertical ones because I haven't been getting these as much lately. So I did print the Rivals kit, which is heated rivalry themed if you've been living not under a hockey puck. I'm so excited about this. I got it in all 3 formats. I did print this one on glossy paper. I don't typically print my personal use kits on glossy, but the boys needed it, so I'm very excited. I love this show so much. So it was definitely neat, and I wanted to get a printable because I want to be able to just use it whenever, and I can have unlimited copies of the kit because I know this is not something I'm just going to use once. So there are like a few oops things in the printing process. Like there's a couple white dots on this one, but like this scene with them at the cottage, it's so sweet. And then so I've got the tall boxes, which I didn't realize were the same as this. I basically printed everything except for the check boxes, but I think everything else in the kit I printed, and I didn't do a 15mm add-on, but yeah, all the other extras are shown. This is beautiful. Like, Nella did a great job on that. The cottage is so pretty. Here's the pattern boxes, and then Got the Quins, the character add-ons and icon doodles. And then for the like underlay boxes, she gave us this kind of like icy looking pattern. So I'm excited to see what I do with that. I cannot figure out foil. Like I can't make a decision. So that's going to be a future me problem. But the next vertical kit I got is Book Lover. This is so fun. Like I love everything about this. The little like tabs of annotating, the books, the candle, the charcuterie, that like glasses. I do wear glasses. That looks like a book journal. This cute little like reading room situation. I love the aesthetic. I want to do book club stuff, and I had like a book club that I did with a couple friends, but we're just like really bad at finishing books on the same timeline, so we kind of stopped doing it. This, I definitely was having some issues with my ink. Like I had to replace it, but I didn't want to print that page a third time, so I'm just going to use what I have, and I'll probably use more of the pattern stuff. So the color scheme in this is so fun. I love the coral and the periwinkle. I just think the whole thing is so cute. I don't think I realized how bad this page was. I might reprint this page. But like the book lover bingo, that's so adorable. Also, I apologize if I still sound stuffy. I don't know what's going on. The weather's just crazy here in Missouri, so very up and down. But I did get, or I guess print, the pattern boxes, the fashion, which there's some different options, but I think this is the only one that changes. This is just so fun. I love that. And the like large double box icons, characters, and coins. And then I did on matte paper this time print the like 2 different color underlays. They were formatted to where you could do like 2 of these and 2 of these, but I decided to mix them. Next I have a couple of freebies, and then I have Hobonichi kits. So the Olive and Elsie, Shane and Ilya's were freebies. I was going to pick these up during the character release she did the week before, but then I saw she said they were going to be a freebie if you ordered the Heated Rivalry kit. And so I was like, well, I may as well just wait. So yeah, I got these. These are going to be really fun to pull in with any of these kits. And then I did accidentally print like an extra page of these, so I'm just pulling these in with this kit. And I did print all of these kits on matte paper. I just love this so much. It is a little like weird with them at the cottage, but like, I mean, they could be at a cottage together. Like that's not outside of the realm of possibility. It's just that I know it's Shane's cottage, so. But I love Scott and Kip, so I am not complaining about representation of them. So super fun. I love that, like double box. I'm so excited to use this. And then I did just print 2 of these because I only had 3 kits. I didn't have 4. So I figured this is a kit I'm going to be using again in the future. So I can use that second page at that point. And then I got the Book Lover as well in Hobonichi Cousin. I actually got I guess both of these art sets I got in all 3 formats Lynn sells. So clearly I like them. But yeah, I just think this is super fun. I'm probably going to use this pretty soon because I don't have a lot of kits for my cousin, I was realizing. Which is why I also got this one, which is called Quiet Evening. This is not a new release, but while I was there, I was like, let me just grab this because this is so fun. I might use this more in like fall, but I can't decide because I do just really like the cozy, quiet night in vibe of it. So I don't know. The wine glass is really cute. Now I will show the journal / junk kit. So first I have Book Lover. So got the like 2 large deco sheets, the just various bits, you know, mostly like torn strips, but then a couple scenes, days a week, and just other bits. The large scene, friendship bracelet, letters, and then all the little like junk bits. So the tickets, the ribbon, the strips, receipt buttons, ransom letters, and then the papers, which that one messed up, but I'm gonna cover that part up. So I was like, it's fine. And it's for me, I'm less picky. So last but not least, I got the Rivals journaling kit. So we have the 2 large deco pages. I think my favorite people that she drew from this art set is those 2 like in bed together. I think that's really sweet. And then this, because I love Scott and Kip, and it's the only one of them, but I do really love that, like that shot with the socks and everything. I just, so good. And I have read that book. I'm still working on finishing Heated Rivalry, which is the 2nd book in the series, but I did read Game Changer, and I just fell in love with Scott and Kip even more from that. So like the strips and stuff. Large scene is the hockey rink. I'm like, please don't let me use the wrong term, because I almost called it a pitch the other day, which is what soccer fields are called. So got all the little junk bits again. The only, like, I was worried about the color scheme with this, I'm not gonna lie, because I was afraid it was gonna look really like USA patriotic, but I honestly don't think it does. And I think maybe that's why I feel so stressed about foil, is because I don't want my foil choice to make it look super like America. Not the vibe I'm going for, especially considering it's a Canadian show. So let me know if you have any ideas. I have a lot of options, and that's really the problem, is that I can't like narrow it down. I'm just hoping that something will hit me with inspiration, because I ordered the foil, but I ordered it unfoiled, so it's gonna have to be something I have on hand. But that is everything for this haul. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.